If BCD is a straight line, then both of these must be in the same direction. If I had a line going that way and then a line going this way, it's not straight, they're going in different directions. So they must be a multiple of the same vector. For example, if I had A, I don't know what A is, I don't know which direction that is, but I've just picked off a random, it's not related to this one here. And then I had 2A, then that's in the same direction, it's just scaled by 2. So we want to work out the vectors of BC and CD. To work out BC, we can go along vectors which we know. So we can go along this one here, and then against this one here. Just to verify that you can work with vectors like this, think about pushing on a block of wood. If that was on some ice and I was to push in this direction with a force of 10 newtons, and as a push in this direction with 5 newtons, then obviously the resultant force is going to be in this direction with 5 newtons. It's going to move in that direction. And that's because they're going against each other. You're basically subtracting these. If I was to draw this on top of each other, I have a force going that way, and then I have a force going that way. And the resultant is this force here, which is what we just worked out. We can also see this in other problems where we have, say, going across a river, that if you use a force in that direction, and the water is pulling you down this direction, we can combine both of those forces, and that's our resultant force here. So vector B to C, that's equal to BA, which is 5A minus 2B, and then it's going to get against this one here. So it must be negative, that one. So we're going to minus 3A plus B, which we can simplify the algebra. When you're subtracting a bracket, that's basically making everything within it negative. You could think about it as minus 1 out of our bracket, and you're expanding out with minus 1. So you have negative 3A, and then we have negative B. 5A minus 3A gets us 2A, and then minus 2B minus B gets us minus 3B. So that must be our vector BC. Next we want to work out the other vector, the vector CD. Now to get from C to D, we go and get along vectors we know again. It's going to be CA add AD. So 3A add 3A, that's 6A. And then B minus 9B. That's going to give us 8B. In reality, on the exam, I would write out what I'm doing there. I wouldn't just do that all in my head. Let's compare both of these vectors. So BC, that was this one here, and CD, that's this vector. And we can see that these aren't in the same direction, because if I was to try to times this vector by 3 to get to my 6A, 2A times 3, that gives you 6A, then minus 3 times 3 gives you minus 9B, not minus 8B. Now, a way to mathematically show this, I would either times this by 3 and show that it's not the same, it's not a multiple, or you could bring out 3 as a factor and so say that when you divide this by 3, you're not getting the same direction as this one. So therefore the line can't be straight. They're going in different directions. It can't be a straight line.